So we now get underway with our penultimate Senior X30 heat. And here is the starting grid. On pole position will be Zen van der Heyden, who will be joined by Patrice Kowalski on the front row. Both drivers have picked up a win so far this weekend. Julien Sauvignon and Quentin Van Leeuwen round out row 2 ahead of Ostricourt and also Hubert Petit, François Diretti and Lucas Orsica round out row 4. Completing your top 10 will be Roberto Boss and due to be Maxime Blanchemin, but Blanchemin has been a non-starter for several heats. Farah Jalil, Pepin Steiger, Mirko Wouters round out the top 13. Maxime Prudhomme may also be a non-starter as well, so that could be eliminating another driver from the grid, due to be 26 starters. Joey Brown, James Merkelberg, Jules Van Hul, Augustin Boulet, Keanu Vellens, Tom Schultz, Simon Lacroix, Arne Schoenhiller, Thibaut Byers, Moritz Moore, Raffaele Santopono and Casper Norman round out the grid. So we have 3 non-starters, Maxime Blanchemin, Maxime Prudhomme, and Augustin Boulet. So that is going to bring us down to 23 drivers, but Hubert Petit is the only one that may be starting from the repair area. But 10 minutes on the clock, plus an additional lap. The field slows to a crawl as they approach turn number, the final corner on the circuit. Red lights on the gantry. Van der Heyden and Kowalski on the front row. Into the tram lines, revs rise, lights are out. And a good start from the outside of the front row. Van der Heyden leads the field into turn 1 amidst a big plume of water hitting the air as they head down to turn 3 for the first time of asking. The driver's trying to brave it around the outside. Sometimes that can be help or a hindrance. One driver, I think, might have flirted with the grass on the outside, and there's going to be mud coagulating in the grooves on the wet weather tyres as we head through into turn 6 and 7. So Hubert Petit was released after the field got going. Oh, look at that. Oh, there was a massive standing water puddle. Quentin Van Leeuwen absolutely threw the Henza Racing car right in it as Julien Sauvignon gets through at the hairpin on Patrice Kowalski. Lucas Orsica looking up the inside of Ostricourt, and there is someone who is trying to make it 3 wide of that part of the complex. That will never end well. But Julien Sauvignon has got Patrice Kowalski trying to chase him down. It might not be, no, it's, yeah, Julien Sauvignon. Patrice Kowalski, Mirko Wouters has got through on Ostricourt and Lucas Orsica as the fight now for 3rd place is being hotly contested. Sauvignon back up the inside, nearly captures the curbing on the inside of turn number 3. Mirko Wouters from Eichmann's Grand Prix. You might remember he won senior, well, the first heat of the day. So that was heat number 9. And won it from, what was it? Yeah, 13th on the grid, like he did where he started last time. So Mirko Wouters has been a bit of a dark horse and has really very much the case of really making sure of the case. Now, just to let you folks at home know, there will be a delay with regards to the timetable reference juniors for their 2 final heats. So, of course, we've got heat 14 still to go. That needs to be sorted out. But Mirko Wouters is on an absolute tear at the moment. He's got the fastest lap of the race in his pocket. A 1 minute 11.786. But some great racing here at Ostricourt, despite the rooster tails going skyward here at this 1,450-metre circuit. Tom Schultz, Annie Schönherr, Moritz Moore, they have all fallen down towards the back end of the order. Well, Moritz Moore has gained a position because of the fact that the 3 drivers, Augustin Boulet, Maxime Prudent, Maxime Blanchemin, opted to not start. So Sam van der Heide has a comfortable lead at the moment. So the Dutchman is pulling away. He's 2.4 seconds up the road. Mirko Wouters has an opportunity to chase him down. So we're coming up to just under 5.5 minutes to go, plus an additional lap in this penultimate heat of the weekend for X30 Senior. The light is trying to, in some ways, try and break its way through the cloud cover up above, but that's going to take a little bit more strength than that for this track to evolve with the amount of standing water we have on the circuit. Meantime, there's a possible opportunity of an overtake happening here. Lucas Ostricourt versus Quinten van Leeuwen. Julian Salvio makes it 3 to the party. Then Patrice Kowalski. Joey Brown has catapulted his way up the order from 15th on the grid. Now currently runs P7. He's ahead of François Delety, Oscar Buccio, and running at the top 10, Faris Jalil. Simon Lacroix not making so much inroads in this particular occasion. The number 259 is now currently running. So Persia will rounding out the top 10. Casper Norman up halfway through the grid. Well, it's 10 places on a physicality, not a technicality. Technicality would be 13 places, so he was due to start from the back end of the grid. So 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go. There's still that possibility of unpredictability in the air here, and that just goes to show so with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Still plenty of this race remaining on the cards, because sometimes behind the wheel of the cart, when you're counting down time, it feels like an absolute eternity. It's even more prevalent when it's wet weather conditions like these. No one said racing was ever easy, and these drivers are showing that it is proving to be a little bit more difficult than when they were in 27-degree temperature yesterday. Hot, sunny, easterly breeze, dive up the inside through the final corner again. There's those opportunities when some drivers will make moves stick, and that does tend to happen. And from some aspects, it's quite lovely to see those kind of moves. So Sam van der Heyden at the moment has got one heat win. Now, looking to see if there's anybody else that has had more than one. Kevin Lantinga, he's had two. Obviously, the results, well, it could be the fact that if that Sam van der Heyden goes on and wins this, it depends on how the other scores are going to pan out. Now, if Kevin Lantinga gets a third heat win, that's going to put him with the best foot forward. But Mirko Wolters dives up the inside through the standing water puddle, on through the final corner, and he goes back to lead again. Brilliant stuff. Mirko Wolters has really been the one that has had to keep their eye on them. So, you know, from 13th on the grid, look at him. Drifting, you know, like he's like doing the samba, a bit like well, like the first time that I ever caught anyone driving in racing was Ayrton Senna back in the MP4 Ford McLaren at Monte Carlo, and it's like Mirko Wolters has found that the Eichmann's Grand Prix racing team car underneath him has definitely become his karting dance partner here in the wet. So next time around we'll have 2 more laps to go. A little bit further back, Quinten van Leeuwen. Oh, well, it's definitely kicking off there, because very shortly we're going to be going on to our penultimate lap of the race. So Mirko Wolters doing a stellar job at the front end of the field, and over Sam van der Heyden, he now has a 1.3 second advantage. So 2 laps to go. Quinten van Leeuwen leads Patrice Kowalski. Kowalski looking up the inside at turn 1. Was not far enough, well, was not close enough behind him to facilitate that opportunity. Time expires. Joey Brown, one of the Optima drivers here this weekend. He can get a can of himself. He's up 9 spots. And into P6. He's done it based on, you know, probably likes driving the wet. Goes, oh, this will be a bit of an even. You know, this will make things a little bit more even. But we've got François Delati and also Julian Salvio battling away for position. Joey Brown trying to get through on Patrice Kowalski, but the last lap is now underway with Mirko Wolters once again starting from 13th, now in the race lead. Fastest lap of the race. So final lap underway. Mirko Wolters looking to make it 2 race wins here today. So it has been the case that Mirko Wolters has been the dark horse that we've been waiting to find all weekend long. And now with the wet weather in his favour, it certainly means that Mirko Wolters could be one to reckon with and will rank highly in the final intermediate classification. Out of the final corner, once again, the Belgian does the magician's trick once more. From 13th on the grid, Eichmann's Grand Prix, Mirko Wouters wins Heat 15 ahead of Sven van der Heyden, with Lucas Horsika taking P3. Good work by the Czech Republic driver, and finishes ahead of Quinten van Leeuwen, with Patrice Kowalski rounding out your provisional top 5 as things stand at the moment. Then Joey Brown from 15th on the grid. The Brit strikes gold and ends up 9 spots at the flag and finishes in 6th position. Bonsoir Deleti, Julien Sauvio, Oscar Guccio, and Jims Melkerbag round out your top 10. Jules Van Hul 11th, head of Barry Jalil. Casper Norman rounds out the top 13. Good strong drive from the Dane, starting from the back end of the grid. Hubert Petit and Simon Lacroix round out your top 15 ahead of Keanu Wellens, Patrick Steiger, Anne Schönheder, Raffaele Santapono. Roberto Bars rounds out the top 20, followed by Thibaut Byers, Tom Schultz, and Mark Small being the last of the classified finishers. Everyone making it to the checkered. Maxime Blanchemin, Maxime Prudent, Augustin Boulet, non-starters, but Wouters does it again.